Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Tomorrow we move out of this building.
It's our last day here.
5 Byfield Street, North Ryde. It's like my...
You said that a bit earlier. We're actually 3 Byfield Street. Have you worked here? How long have you been here? 22 years or something?
I came here in 2003.
21 years.
I remember
and
I came here...
You don't even know the address.
When I first came here, I was working at Triple M, and back then they were at Bondi Junction. And it used to be great. You had this great view of the harbour and everything. And I remember I came here and they wooed me to come along here. And there was nothing around these.
Now it's a thriving techno-metropolis.
It was like cows and sheep and light industrial area. I thought, oh my God, this place is dreadful. But I've grown quite attached to it.
Well, we're moving.
Well, my parking space. I think that's the only thing I've really grown attached to. I like my parking space.
Well, we're going to be selling off a lot of our stuff that is memorabilia and junk and bits and pieces. We encourage you to come down tomorrow from 7:30. The first people here, there'll be free coffee. Kelly Ferret, who always makes us Anzac Day biscuits, has made 140 of them.
That's a lot of bacon.
There'll be a lucky dip. There'll be key rings. There'll be stuff that for us to give away, as well as some more prized possessions. And when I say prized, not really.
Gem Y Rye.
Yo.
At first, you were a little bit upset that the money raised from our stuff wasn't going to go to your airbag fund.
Yeah, well, look, well played. Well played, guys. You've snookered me.
Yeah, Sydney Children's Hospital seemed a little more worthy.
Yeah.
Well,
I know
what can I say?
You're a little underprivileged kid and you've got no airbag in your car.
Exactly. So this money would have been put to good use.
Yeah.
But
come on, you don't.
But now it's going to the Children's Hospital.
I did all this work for some more of the items
come on,
we're going to sell.
All right, so tell us what
do your work.
What are you calling it?
Welcome to today's episode of the Jam Teaks Roadshow. Here's your host, Jen Y. Rye.
Nice to be back with you. Nice to have your ear. As we get into another episode of Jam Teaks Roadshow, we start the show with this exquisite piece.
You did say ear.
A glossy, high-definition portrait of Brendan Jones himself.
Oh, not that thing.
Staring bravely into the distance, donning his leathers, bike in tow, reminiscent of 20th century propaganda. One could imagine this photographic puffery as being that of the official portrait of the supreme leader of Jonesyland, ordered to be hung in every classroom. It's debated amongst academics what indeed Jonesy is looking at, though popular consensus has reached that the DJ is ogling some chick, either naturally striking or barbecued and abandoned in a trolley.
I reckon he's looking at a mirror. You should see this.
Valued at £20.
Well, we
£20?
left it out there, no one would take it for free.
Secondly, we have Amanda's old cans. By cans, I do of course mean headphones and not Amanda's breasts. Though, of course, there are unavoidable similarities. Round, well-worn, and distracting when the volume is turned up. True. Valued at only £10.
And also, you probably get my makeup on them because my makeup's all over those. So Jonesy's hairbrush gives his DNA. Here's my DNA.
Do your cans still work?
It's a very personal
Next
question.
on offer, we have Jonesy's old helmet. And before you get too excited, no, I'm not referring to the radio star's shriveled phallus. Cobwebby and withered though it may be. And I'm sure if the price was right, you could buy that too. Instead, I'm referring to the vintage motorbike helmet, which I call the eighth wonder of the world, as given the size of Jonesy's ego, it's a wonder how anything is able to fit on that head in the first place.
That's my spare helmet.
£5.
How much?
5.
5?
Yeah, it's a bit
That's
dusty.
the last of the low-slung helmets. It's my spare helmet in case I need to give
it's
someone
got to
lift.
be sold.
And how about the Jonesy and Amanda license plates? Just to clarify for Amanda, a license plate is a sign affixed to a car displaying registration details,
How
or as
dare
you
you.
may know it, that pesky rectangle the camera snaps after unknowingly going 80 in a 40. Though Amanda is loved for her previous work as a careful and considered presenter, it's hard to argue that isn't being tainted by what critics are calling beyond 2,000 traffic infringements. Of ambiguous origin, purchase these license plates with caution, as they may have a history of genuine use under the Keller name, and with it all the associating unpaid fines.
How much?
True.
£1.
£1.
I've got one more.
Who's going to want those?
I love it. Keep going.
Lastly, Jonesy's hairbrush. Fair to say, he doesn't need it. If the Friar Tuck bald in the middle hairdo was a movie, Jonesy's current state of hair would be the prequel. This elegant brush is fit with enough stray hairs for a superfan to make a Jonesy clone. Though one must ask themselves, do we really need more versions of Jonesy? Haven't the parking inspectors suffered enough? Valued at free.
Free?
Yeah, £0.
Well, I still brush what's remaining of my hair.
This
thank
is
you.
so good. Well,
That's the
tomorrow,
last work I'm doing for this show, by the way.
Ryan, brilliant work. Remember, the things
Seacrest
I
out.
tell you about my driving in the privacy of this studio should stay that way.
We'll see you tomorrow. What time? 7:30.
From 7:30, come on down to 3 Byfield Street.
It's 3, isn't it?
Number 3. You've been going to the Bible Society next door all this time.